Hello, my friend. Guilt and anxiety. Those are two emotions that many of us feel at least occasionally. But what are they about? And do they serve any purpose? And can they be useful at all? Let's take a look at guilt. We all feel guilt once in a while, occasionally, but when it causes you to feel stuck, when it causes you to feel yucky, not good about yourself or your life, when it causes you to sabotage yourself, then you know guilt has power over you. It's keeping you stuck. It's somehow dictating how you're living your life. So, what does guilt do? If you feel guilt often, almost like guilt is running your life, you feel guilty about things, guilt gives you permission to keep doing the same thing over and over again. But do you want to keep doing that same thing over and over again? Often guilt will keep you stuck in regret. If you feel guilty about something say you had done in the past, or something you had experienced or participated in, and you feel guilty about that, then there's a good chance the more you're stuck in that guilt, you will keep exhibiting and doing that same behavior and having that same kind of experience over and over again. So, what you want to do is take a look at whatever is making you feel guilty. Ask yourself if it's the guilt is there because its job is to make you feel bad so that you stay stuck, because that's a 3D consciousness about lack and limitation and scarcity. But we get used to that and just allow it to happen over and over and over again. So the guilt is serving a purpose according to its consciousness, meaning the guilt keeps you stuck in that 3D consciousness of lack and limitation, of scarcity, of keeping yourself stuck. But let's say you've got a dream, you've got desires, there's something you want to move forward to. You want to create a greater life for yourself in some way. You want to take action on something. If you stay stuck in the guilt and you continue to feel guilty about what's causing you to feel guilty, you're just going to keep repeating that behavior. It's like guilt is saying to you, it's okay to stay stuck in 3D consciousness. It's okay to live in limitation. It's okay to settle. Just keep feeling guilty about this. And then you keep staying in your comfort zone of that 3D consciousness of lack, limitation, and scarcity. So the guilt gives you permission to do the same thing over and over again. But now you want something greater in your life. There's something you want to experience. You want to be receiving more money, enjoying your life, having fun, feeling good about yourself and your life. And the guilt is keeping you stuck. That guilt started in childhood. There's some kind of a childhood wound there. So whatever childhood wound is connected to that guilt and the guilt is stuck to, let's honor, witness whatever you went through in your childhood that is causing you to feel guilt and causing you to stay stuck in guilt and causing you to keep repeating the same thing, the same behavior, the same experiences over and over again. And let's just let go of that guilt and the wounding from that childhood experience. Let's honor and acknowledge that. Bless and honor the child within you and let that all go. Any need to stay stuck in guilt, any need to continue to feel guilty, let's honor and acknowledge that need and then release the need to feel guilty. Let's release the need to continue to experience that traumatic experience, whether it's in memory, it's in your physical world. Just let that go, just gently, kindly, as you're ready. And any need to continue to feel guilt. There you go. Just let that go. There's some fun and laughter radiating throughout you. Okay, now let's look at anxiety. Anxiety generally comes up when there's something you want to move forward to, and so you think about moving forward. You think about taking action and stepping out, moving out of your current circumstances. That's when anxiety comes up. So anxiety is actually a sign that you are moving to something greater. But the anxiety says, what if it doesn't turn out the way you wanted it to? What if you get it wrong? What if you fail? But look at what the anxiety says. Everything it says and it tells you is stuck in 3D conscious conditioning. There you go. Take a deep breath in. Just let that go. So the anxiety is a sign that there's part of you that is ready for something greater. The anxiety is a sign that you want to move forward, that you are desiring something greater in your life. You're desiring greater amounts of money. You're desiring more fun, laughter, peace, or adventure in your life. You're desiring to be in a relationship, to have more authentic, genuine, uplifting people in your life. Maybe you want to retire, whatever it is for you. So what the anxiety does, it shows you when you're paying attention, it will show you what's keeping you stuck. And if you're paying attention when the anxiety comes up, rather than just staying stuck in that anxiety, which can be, sometimes it can be a very scattered energy or cause you to feel really unfocused, take a moment, breathe, and ask yourself questions such as, what belief could be keeping me stuck? What emotion am I stuck in? Am I stuck in some kind of experience? Or am I stuck in an expectation that things will go bad? And trust whatever comes up. If you're not sure you haven't gotten it right, that's okay. It's not the words that you call it. You want that energy to come up. If you're feeling anxious and you say, what belief am I stuck in? Or what belief is causing me to feel anxious as I move forward towards this? And not enough comes up. Or feeling helpless. And part of you says, well, what if it's not that? That's okay. You have identified the energy of that. The human words you give it might be different. That's okay. You've identified that there's some kind of energy that is keeping you stuck. So if you're feeling helpless or you're feeling not good enough, and often there's shame around not enough, you can talk to that. Just say, oh, there you are, shame. Yeah, I see you, shame. I honor you, shame. I witness you, shame. I thank you for all the ways up until now that you have supported me, shame. And now I release you and send you to the light. There you go. Your emotions are energy in motion. You are an energy being. When your emotions come up, or you acknowledge a belief like not enough, that's energy. You're an energy being. So your energy that's coming up is you wanting to be acknowledged and accepted. And as you desire to move into something greater and higher uplifting energies, the part of you that's coming up is those heavy, dense energies. But remember, that's a part of you that you are ready to let go of. So honor that, acknowledge that, accept that, and then just let it go to the light, knowing that you are ready to move forward into something greater. So guilt and anxiety are not necessarily bad. Well, none of your emotions are bad. They're your emotions, they're your feelings, they're yours. But now you're looking to move into something greater. You're looking to feel uplifted, inspired, happy. Look at things with uplifting, expanded points of view and perceptions. And so it's time for those heavier emotions, beliefs, thoughts, experiences to be released. It's not bad. Your emotions aren't bad. Your experiences aren't bad. The judgments, the way you feel about something, guilt, anxiety are not bad. It's a part of your energy now that wants to be released so that you can experience something greater. There's nothing bad or wrong about that. It's simply a human experience you're having. There you go. Take a deep breath in. Let that go. So give yourself permission to let go of guilt and anxiety, and give yourself permission to feel good about wanting and desiring something greater. You're here to experience life. And is it your time now to experience the beauty, the grace, the freedom, the abundance, the expansiveness, the lightness, the ease and flow, the fun of life? Allow yourself to experience that. You deserve it. There you go, my friend. Namaste.